at least one occasion I've pulled over. It wasn't a busy road, so I pulled over, stopped the car, got out, and took a picture of a shoe that I saw as I was driving past. My name is Ian Graham, and I take photos of random shoes that I come across when I'm out walking. I think when I started, it was just, like, oh, here's a shoe, I'm gonna take a picture of it. But then over time, as I saw more shoes, I'd started to experiment a little more, like get down at low angles or just different angles to make it, an interesting picture other than the fact that it's just, someone has lost a shoe. I found one that was on top of an old derelict car. I was just walking my dogs and I looked at this car and I was like, there was a shoe on top of it. But, for the most part, you find them near a sidewalk, in the gutter next to the curb. You mainly find them in places where people have been walking and apparently just had a shoe fall off and kept going. I saw this shoe day after day as I was walking my dogs, and then one day in the spring when all the snow had melted, about a couple blocks away I saw another shoe and I went to take a picture of it, and when I went and took a picture of it I thought, I think this is the other shoe from the pair of shoes. The next time I was walking past the other one I checked the size, they were the same size, and when I passed the shoes I picked up the one shoe, and when I passed the shoe, I picked up the other shoe. Those are the only shoes that I've photographed that I've ever taken home and given a new home to. It's difficult to imagine how one shoe came to be there. When you see a pair of shoes, you can understand, like maybe the person just thought, I have a new pair of shoes in my bag, I'll put those on instead. Or if it was summer, they just thought, you know what, I'm done with shoes. But when you just have one shoe, you're like, how do you lose one shoe? How do you not notice that a shoe has fallen off your foot? I want to know if anybody has ever lost a shoe. I'd probably like to know the story of why they just kept going without one shoe.